All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Administrative Services Committee meeting. We'll start with the approval of the minutes from September. We have a motion to approve. Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you. Next is the privilege of the floor. Is there anyone here to speak to us today? Seeing none, we'll close the privilege of the floor and get right into the resolutions. Our first resolution, amend Resolution 139-17, Government Reduction Initiative, the GRI, plan for Chautauqua County.
Good evening, PJ Wendell, County Executive. So what you see before you is was what I mentioned in the budget review for this year. I refer to it as the Government Efficiency Fund. The reason it was the Government Reduction Initiative is that's what it was listed as in 2017. I would like to rename it just because I don't want to give the belief that all the purpose is to reduce government. If it reduces government, so be it. But we're looking at just creating those efficiencies. So the resolution will be modifying the resolution from 2017 to implement some of the changes we want in this new initiative or fund. Basically, it would be open to districts. Last time, it was just for the municipalities, towns, villages, cities, etc. So this opens it up to special districts. I know Kristen and Nate have been working on this quite feverishly and have it all set to go.
Okay. Any questions or comments or conversation you would like to have about this? If not, I have one question. I understand the concept, and I read through this, and if I missed this, it's okay. Is this going to allow the funding of studies? I'm a big fan of studies, and I would hate to see 5 municipalities ask for $100,000 for 5 studies, because it doesn't seem like we're accomplishing a lot with that.
Well, that's, unfortunately, I think that's part of the bureaucracy of our state. So, for case in point, one entity that reached out to me said, you know, we looked to do a feasibility study before, it was $27,000, same study, same scope of work, exactly everything. 10 years later is $100,000.
Right.
So unfortunately, the state requires these. To your point, I would like to see if it could be used elsewhere, you know, for those upfront costs. But again, this is going to be up to the discretion of, you know, the legislature as we go forward.
Okay.
Right now, I had 2 municipalities reach out, so they have like 3 or 4 projects keyed up that they would like to, you know, apply for this funding once it comes available. The other piece to this is I did send out a letter asking municipalities to either give a letter of support or pass resolutions. There's about 8 or 10 of the local municipalities that have passed resolutions in support of this.
Mm-hmm.
The rest have all sent back statements that they do fully support it. I know one in particular is the village of Fredonia and town of Pomfret are both united with this. So I think there's opportunities. I haven't heard of any municipality say, no, we're not behind this at all.
Well, yeah, it'd be kind of foolish to say.
Exactly, exactly. But, you know, again, I'm with you, you know.
I see this as an action plan.
Right.
And sometimes studies, it'd be neat if there could be some type of if you do the study and it's I'm being silly, you have to proceed.
Correct.
You know?
And there may be some cases that's already taken place.
Yeah.
So this would be used for the action plan, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, and again, I don't know to what extent municipalities may have already initiated the study and it's kind of sitting there on a shelf, they're waiting to implement it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it's an opportunity for us, you know, to kind of lead in this initiative. And the genesis was I don't want to hear somebody say, we really would have looked into that, but it's just, we don't have the money.
Right.
Whereas, you know, I think this is another way of giving back to the taxpayers. Because inevitably, it's either going to provide, you know, an efficient service, enhanced services for the municipalities, or, you know, reduction of costs. So that's really where we are behind.
And I understand that studies are necessary. It just,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay.
It's very problematic, but.
Yes. Anything else?
Mr. Chairman, just to highlight what the county executive said, is that any appropriation of funds for any project has to be approved by the legislature, just so we're clear on that.
Yes, I heard that. Thank you. Anything else? Seeing nothing, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to, for the note, make a note that Kristen and Nate worked a great deal on this, so they've really done
Those
a
won't be
good
my
job.
attorneys.
Yes.
I'll take the credit.
All right, perfect. Okay, proposed resolution number 2, amend the 2025 budget for the Department of Building and Grounds for build-out costs for County Law Department Office at 95 East Chautauqua, Mayville, New York.
Good afternoon, Anna Morgan, County Attorney.
Sam Zafoto, Deputy Director of Finance.
So the resolution, the proposed resolution in front of you is for the one-time cost that is pretty significant. We're asking for $78,184 to fully equip, furnish, and complete the build-out for the new legal building at 95 Chautauqua here in Mayville. This cost will cover several things. I think the biggest portion is the furniture that needed to have been made, custom-made for the office, because we did make a lot of changes to the building. It used to be an old doctor's office. So it had plenty of nooks and crannies that, we really didn't need. The furniture that I'm talking about is for 22 offices in the new building. So we are covering a lot of offices for the existing staff, for potentially down the road new staff, and for, quite frankly, attorneys who are in and out, need a workstation temporarily or not. The other two big costs are door controls, or the scramble pads, that were estimated at $25,000, a little over that, for the two basically scramble keypads. That is part of our security/safety plan. We are adding 9 windows to the building. That is very dark currently and has,
Zero.
you know what, it's not zero, but it's not, only 2 sides of the building have windows, and then everybody else who is on the other 2 sides have nothing. That does not mean all of our offices will have windows, but those that have to, or those that can be used as an incentive to attorneys, or to those who may be a little more sensitive, we can use them. As I spoke in the previous committee, the resolution does not include the security cameras, which is also part of our safety plan that we really do think we need, but we're hoping that we won't need to be back, that we will be able to do some more budgeting. Sam is the wizard here, and maybe find money out of this amount. Just to put it out there, we have, included internally some savings, like we're not using the Kronos machines, which saves us about $10,000. We will just use our digital devices, our PCs. We waive the conference room for legal. My office will double as one, and people can use it that way. We are equipping this part of the office that is just for legal, our core office, plus our custody attorneys who are in family court. There's not 3 of them. The DSS legal side of the building is being funded by the Department of Mental Hygiene and Social Services. So I just wanted to make sure that that's clear. Any questions?
So we're saving rent right now because we haven't been
Correct.
paying rent. We're saving all that.
That's included in this math.
So this is additional
Yep, on top of the
savings?
savings.
Just checking, okay.
Yes. I'll give you an example. The furniture estimate for our 22 offices came at $116,000. And then adding other costs, I think we saved over $65,000 in rent because the project has been delayed. However, now, as it's, completion of the build-outs that we did order, we had extra requests, we changed some things, we will take possession of the building and start paying rent. So we would like to get the furniture in as soon as possible, and the vendor tells us that it's about 8 weeks wait. They are right now down there, basically building the furniture and installing it for the DSS legal part of the office. We ordered theirs first, A, to see how it goes, and B, because they were occupying the space in the HRC building that the county really needed for other departments. We can wait another month, 2, 3, it doesn't matter, so.
Thank you.
I think, yeah, the advantage of this is, I think we all heard it.
Yes, I know, I know.
No, I mean, that's a good thing. We're more informed than we were
Sure.
half an hour ago, so. Okay, anything else? Any questions, comments, concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, our next proposed resolution, amend the Board of Elections 2025 budget for equipment purchase.
Yep, Sam Zaffuto, Deputy Director of Finance.
Nicole Ellis, Republican Commissioner for the Board of Elections. Luis Torres, Democrat Commissioner.
Yep, this is a budget neutral resolution. This is just moving some money from our .4 classifications to our .2 to replace an envelope sealer that the county bid out for Board of Elections. So this is just essentially moving some money in a budget neutral fashion, and I believe this is also going to be included on our ballot by mail grant reimbursement when we put that in as well. So this is also going to be grant funded by New York State. And we had previously amended the revenue and all with the ballot by mail. So this is just moving the money through the contractual to the equipment account.
So that's the actual cost of an envelope sealer?
Yeah, originally it was 8,000, now it's 7,099.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Questions, comments, concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. All right. Proposed resolution number 4, authorize acceptance of a 2025 vote by mail grant for the Board of Elections.
Yep, we are currently, this is authorization to accept the offer from New York State BOE for this grant funds. It does say the 2025 vote by mail. However, it does have a period into 2026. We did include this in the 2026 tentative budget that'll be voted on this month, so that's why there's not a budget amendment at this time, but this just allows them to make their plan and finalize things for Q1 of next year to use these funds.
Pretty straightforward. Questions, comments, concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Proposed resolution number 5, authorize acceptance of a 2025 election grant for Board of Elections.
And this is the exact same story. This is an offer in the amount of $9,421.57 for election grant program. This also was included in the 2026 tentative budget, with the assumption we'll make use of this immediately in the first quarter of next year. So we're just seeking, authorization to accept the funds.
Go ahead. Accept them. Questions, comments, concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
The wizard. The wizard. I never heard you call him the wizard.
I'm sorry. Yell louder.
Okay, that brings us to proposed resolution number 6, quit claim deeds. Now.
Hello,
Hi, please state your name and,
Kim Moline, and I'm the Director of Real Property Tax.
okay. So I'm going to ask you a question, Kim, before we get started. It's an
Okay.
easy one.
Perfect.
So this list that's amended,
Yes.
is everything on the first list on here? You don't, or, we're not amending by substitution, I assume. We're amending by the highlighted properties.
I think so.
That sound right? it looks like there's a whole lot more on these first 3 or 4 pages than there is, well, I get, okay.
Do you want one that we can check and see?
No, we'll just, it says additional properties are in bold, so
Okay.
we'll just
Perfect.
amend it that way.
Okay.
Sorry, little housekeeping there, but try to act like I know what I'm doing. Okay,
Mr. Chair, I'm being told we need a motion to do that.
yes, that is correct. But I'm figuring out what we're gonna do first, because there's another, there's another possible amendment before we amend it to that amendment.
Correct. Okay, so this resolution has all the parcels on it that we sold at the auction, who have come in and completely paid their whole bid amount, their deed recording fees, their auctioneer fee. So these are all the parcels that are completely paid for. On the addition, there was a parcel that was completely paid for. The highest bidder bid for 2 other parcels, along with this one. Paid a little bit on them and has now decided he doesn't want them. So I don't know if we want to,
Is he,
it's the PA 83 2025, Alan Tremaine Jerry is the
what was that number
purchaser.
again, Kim?
PA 83 2025.
Okay. So what's taken place is,
He's made deposits on the other 2, but now has decided to back out.
this one he paid for.
He paid in full for
This one's all,
everything.
this one, yeah. But then there's 2 other properties that he's given a deposit on, and now he wants to back out of.
Yes, those other parcels are both vacant lots.
Right. But we did receive a deposit for the 2,
We did.
and those 2 deposits add up to
Make sure I'm correct.
like 200 and,
This one was 50. Looks like they both were $50 to $100.
was it 130? No.
The receipt says 50.
Okay.
So I was wrong in what I wrote down.
Okay, so about $100. So,
His bid amount was 130. He
oh,
paid
that's what,
50
okay, on both of them.
on one.
Okay.
And then he bid, where's it on this one? He bid 430 on the other one and paid 50 also.
So he's got $100 in deposits on
Yeah.
2 other properties.
We did contact the backup bidder also there. They were unable to be reached at the time, so
Okay.
we've just no-sailed them at this time.
Okay, so he has, this individual has 1 property on this amended version that is paid for. But he has 2 properties, and I believe when they give that deposit, that's a non-refund, there's an understanding that that's a non-refundable deposit.
Correct.
So the thought was to, we have some options here. We could not sell them any of the properties, or we can let him have this property with the understanding that we're going to keep the deposit on the other 2 properties that he's backed out of. And really realize backing out of these properties kind of puts us in a jam, if I can use that word, jam. You like those words, jam.
I'm good with that.
Squish, jam, what was the other one?
Yep. Smidge.
Smidge. So we have a smidge of a problem here. No. We try to find or contact the backup bidder, which Kim has already said that hasn't been able to be done yet. And I personally, if I can put my, how I feel about it is if you're bidding on these and you're making a deposit, and you understand that it's a non-refundable deposit, then if you back out, you don't get your deposit. It's sort of that
I've been there and done that.
simple.
So my thing is it worth it? It depends on how much the taxes are at the end of the year. Rather, we make a decision for him to keep the property, or is it worth just getting the property back?
Well, this is the bidder, though. This isn't the property owner.
Correct.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. I was the bidder in that position before.
Right, so,
So if we have a procedure to not give
Right.
them their money back, then we just don't give them their money back.
right, so the choice would be to accept his offer, let this, realize we decide on all of these, whether they're gonna go through or not, and until we do next Wednesday as a total body, none of these proceed. So, are we comfortable with letting him have the one that's listed, and then he will just keep the deposit on the other two and move forward with them, with the process of hopefully the backup bidder or however?
Okay, let him keep
Does that
it.
make sense?
And wouldn't
Yeah.
it somewhat fall into legal's hands at that point?
What's that?
Said, would it somewhat fall into legal's hands at some point?
Shouldn't.
No, it's kind of comes right back to,
It just comes back to us, and then next year it would be in the
yeah,
auction
just go on the
again.
next,
Or to the,
auction.
or to the backup bidder, but if they didn't reply to this one, I doubt they're gonna want
Right.
that
Well, if
one.
it's just gonna go back to the auction, and take the $100 and sit on it again, sell it again.
right.
Take something.
Well, let's hope he paid the taxes also.
Right. So are
Yeah.
we good with allowing this one to go through, but we're gonna,
Yes, I'm fine
I
with
mean,
it.
keep the deposit money on the other two properties?
Kim, is your office making a recommendation on that?
No, I'm just letting you know.
Has this never happened before?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Everything has happened before.
Yeah.
So I guess, to Dalton's point of procedure, I'm just curious what has happened in all of the other cases in history. Would we just do what we're looking to do
Either
right
go
now?
backup bidder, or they go back into the next
Yeah.
auction cycle.
Okay, then that, yeah, I'm fine with that.
We're all good with it?
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah, well, we're just doing the process as it's in place. So
Okay.
I just wanted you to let you know, as confusing as I could, all the details.
Yeah, no, that's good education for me, yeah.
Okay.
Less than a day. Don't go buy a property if you don't really want it.
Can you repeat what parcel we're removing?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to. Yes.
We're not.
We are not removing any parcel.
No,
No.
we're gonna keep
Yeah.
everything the way it is.
Yes. This is what gets us to the point of amending now. So, you ready?
Ready?
Okay, so what we'd like to do is, we have the original list, and then you have on your desk, it says additional properties are in bold. So we're going to take the original list and amend it to add all the properties in bold on the additional paperwork that we have in front of us. And a little bit of that falls on me, because it's nice to get these done and get them completed. So I kind of gave Real Property the option of continuing the process, and any that came up a little late, well, actually, on time of this meeting, we would add them in just to get them done. So it's a good thing to stay ahead of them and get them done. And you got people waiting for properties, so. So I need an amendment to add the additional properties on the paperwork we have in front of us to the original list.
I'll make an amendment to add the additional properties to the initial list.
Second?
Second.
I'll second that, yes.
So all in favor of amending the resolution for the additional properties in bold, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Any discussion on the list, the total list of properties that we have in front of us here? Okay. Seeing no questions or comments, all in favor of the resolution, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you. Hopefully that wasn't too painful. Okay, our next proposed resolution, authorized transfer of tax foreclosure property to the city of Dunkirk. I'm going to ask for a committee member to table this. There's some questions about this that we'd like to get resolved, and until that time, we'd like it to be tabled, so,
Okay, do you need a motion for that?
yes,
Okay, I'll make a motion to table that until the additional questions
okay.
are resolved.
Second, all in favor of tabling the resolution, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Tabled.
You don't do motions, Bob. No motions.
Yeah, I know. I gotta come up with a different word than motion. Okay. Thank you. Number 8, proposed resolution, authorized transfer of foreclosed properties to Chautauqua County Land Bank Corporation.
Do I have to give my name again? You want me to give my name again? My name?
No,
Okay.
I mean, no, thank you.
So the resolution in front of you are the parcels that the land bank requested that we pulled before the auction. Most of them, they take for $1. As you can see, some of them, they have offer amounts. Those parcels were rehab parcels that the land bank paid us all of the back taxes for.
Yes. And just to bring everybody up to speed, these properties that were polled, it was done the night before the auction. We have a committee that meets, and we review the properties, and we approve them. So that's what, with that approval, they're able to pull the properties from the auction, but we still need to transfer them over to the land bank. So, you want to say something?
Sure. I'm Mark Geis, Deputy County Executive for Economic Development. I'm also the Chair of the Land Bank. I'm here on behalf of Gina Paradis, and just wanted to add, the properties that the Land Bank would be getting for $1 are demo properties, so,
Or side lots.
and lots, yeah, several lots. And they typically cost between $25,000 and $35,000 each to demo. We sell those lots, sometimes we get a couple $100 for them, sometimes we get 500 if we're lucky, so it's a losing proposition, but, you know, the way the land bank sustains itself is by getting those properties that it can clean out, clean up, do a negotiated sale and sell, and maybe make a little bit of money on them.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mark. With that, any questions, comments, concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Great. All right. Proposed resolution number 9, authorized transfer of tax foreclosure property to the County of Chautauqua Industrial Development Agency. And before we act on this one, I'd like someone to, we're going to amend by substitution the copy that we have on our desk.
We'll make a motion to amend by substitution to the copy on our desk for resolution 9.
Second, all in favor of amendment by substitution, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried. We will now talk about the amended resolution on our desk.
So this property is owned by the Lancasters, that's Krosky Pierogies. The IDA lent them $85,000, Stito lent them $125,000. They paid down that debt to about $54,000 to the IDA, $54,000 balance still remaining, and about $85,000 balance still remaining with Stito. So we want to acquire this property so that we can, recoup some, a majority hopefully, of the money that we've lent them. The amendment has to do with, originally, the resolution said the IDA would just pay its back taxes but did not have a dollar amount. So the amended resolution has the actual amount of $30,000, I don't have my glasses, $674.52.
Right.
That the IDA will pay before we take possession of the property.
Seems fair. Questions, comments for Mark? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
And that's all we have, unless somebody has some other. No other? Motion to adjourn. So moved by Marcus, second by Travis. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Thank you.
You have to yell louder.
You just,
I can't hear
you don't know
people.
the drill that when we approve something, we look behind you? That to me seems to be the answer.